Damn, that was a long walk back. I should have pushed the camera. Anyway, hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. I hope you guys are having a good night. Please make sure you start this video off by clicking that thumbs up button. Also, if you're watching me for the first time, not only do I hope that you click that like button, I hope that you click that subscribe button. Also, to everybody, please make sure that you share this video. You can share it to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. I don't care where you share our videos, just share our videos. You can also send them as a damn text message to somebody if you're watching on your phone. You click the share button, then you click message, and then you can send them to your friends. Hey, how about that? So, tonight was the 2015 Video Music Awards, also known as simply the VMA'S. One thing that I noticed is that the VMA'S took over mostly all of the Viacom adult-friendly networks. I mean, they would take over MTV, MTV2, whatever other MTV station they got out there, took over BET, took over CMT, took over Comedy Central. I mean, TV Land, they showed this show everywhere. Now, Viacom is the parent company to BET. And one thing I want to know is, why every time BET has an award show, it either shows on BET or Centric or both together? Why can't the BET Awards take over all of the networks like they just did for the VMAs? I hope that next year, Deborah Lee, Stephen Hill, I hope that y'all fight to get the BET Awards played on all of those networks, because y'all all are under the Viacom umbrella. I think that will be good. And you know what though? The reason why I think MTV did it is because MTV probably were tired of the low ratings or something, and they wanted to put it on all their networks so that way you won't even miss the VMAs. Now, you know, I don't know how they're going to do that for ratings though. When they do the official ratings, I don't know how that's going to count. To say, oh, MTV had the best, you know, with the most viewed show of the night, I don't know. But I just think that's a cheap way of doing it. But I think it would be good for BET to expose more people to their damn channel too. Don't just forget about BET, MTV, well, Viacom. It's not just MTV. So anyway, y'all, that's my little rant on it being on all the channels. I know I'm not the only one that noticed it. So the show was hosted by Miley Cyrus, and Miley Cyrus did fucking Miley. I think Miley did a whole lot tonight, but we'll get on that later. The show opened up with Nicki Minaj performing. I don't even know none of the songs she was performing, okay? Because I don't have her new album. If it wasn't a single, or if it don't have a video, I haven't seen it. And only video I've seen is Anaconda, and I think that's it. So don't judge me, Nicki fans. Don't judge me. But I was surprised that she shared the stage with Taylor Swift. I'm like, wait a minute now. Nicki Minaj did all this. Oh, they take this from us. They won't do this for us. And here you go invite this little white girl up on your stage and let her do a little snippet of her song. I wouldn't have shared the stage for her. This is your moment, Nicki Minaj, and open up the damn show. So after she did her little bit, it goes to Macklemore, and Macklemore is doing all of this. I think the name of the song was Downtown. I don't know if it was a rip off the old Downtown song. I don't know, but it seemed like it was a whole lot going on, and it seemed like it had a lot of 80s to it. I don't even remember the people because that wasn't my time, but he had a lot of cameos in the little performance. Now that, I think that Macklemore could have opened up the show. I think he did a great job. Something I hate that MTV does all the time is that you have the award show in one place, and then they go cut to another damn location for the artists to perform there. Why can't they asses all perform in one arena? If that was me, and if I was one of them artists, I would want to perform in the damn arena so I could get a standing ovation. I don't want to see the fans standing up for me. I want to see my peers standing up for me as I get my award. So, I really don't care. I don't care to talk about who won this award, that person won that, because first of all, I haven't seen most of the videos. I want to say probably 85% of the videos, I would say probably 80% of the videos I did not watch. So I can't critique on why this person won. Now, do I feel that some sympathy awards went out tonight? Hell yes. And Nicki Minaj was a recipient of one for Best Hip Hop Video. She was a recipient of a sympathy award from MTV. So shout out to Nicki for that. So let's go to the next performance. It was The Weeknd, Can't Feel My Face. Now, this is the first time that I heard this song. You might be saying, Kevin, how the fuck you never heard this song? I see it's always on the top of the iTunes charts. I think that it has to be within the top 10 of the Billboard. But I never heard the song until today. And now listen, I called myself listening to The Weeknd's new album on iTunes, and I only got past the 5th song. I couldn't get past the 5th song. It just wasn't for me. Everything ain't for everybody. But I did notice that he sounded like Michael Jackson. And then when he performed on this, on the VMAs, he sounded like Michael Jackson. But you know what? I freaking love his song, and I love the performance. So shout out to The Weeknd. He's really, I would say he's opening up to me. Because I wasn't, maybe I'll give his album another chance. You know, that's what I think. That's when you perform on an award show, that's what you're supposed to do. Your fans, they're going to like you regardless. But when people not your fans so much, I think it's good to give a great performance to make people say, hey, I think I want to see what this nigga is about. Well, excuse me, I want to see what he's about. You know what I'm saying? So after that, Demi Lovato, Cool for the Summer. I freaking love this song. Now I heard this song like in the beginning of July, because that's when the Apple Music thing was all big. And then I listened to it a couple times, like, okay. And then I noticed that, when y'all know I watch my wrestling, the wrestling, they had it as one of the theme songs. So on before every fight, you hear the damn song come on. And then my niece happened to watch the video, and I'm like, I love this video. I'm feeling this. I'm really feeling this damn song. So I'm thinking like, yes, Demi gonna come out there. Demi gonna kill it. Demi came out there, and Demi was stiff as a fucking board, bitch. She was just stiff. She was stiff to me during this performance. But other than that, she showed that she can sing. She tried to have a good time. She got everybody involved. They done carried her ass around. She had confetti falling from everywhere. It just reminded me of a Katy Perry performance, though. And that's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to be compared to nobody else. Especially, I think this is a breakout song for her. And it just reminded me of Katy Perry. And especially with the dances with her, and she just didn't stand out. She was just stiff, but she sang great. And then she brought Iggy out, and Iggy was out for a good 30 seconds, and I'm so glad Demi stood right in front of her as she introduced Iggy. She was like, everybody, Iggy is there, and Iggy's right behind her, and Demi's just right in the front. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So, when Nicki got that award, it was some kind of exchange going on between Nicki and Miley. I'm not falling for the trap. I think that is to get more people talking about the VMAs and what happened last night, and ooh, Miley and Nicki, they don't really like each other, and yeah, she was going to the press talking about me, and anything to keep people talking about the VMAs. That's why VMAs were on all of those channels, is because MTV didn't want you to miss something. But shit, again, the BET Awards need to be on all the fucking channels next year, and I'm gonna see to it, because I'm gonna be tweeting and asking. So Justin Bieber performed, right? Justin Bieber performed 2 songs. I don't know. I know one of them just came out this weekend. I don't know if he came out with 2 songs. I don't know. Don't judge me. I'm not a Justin Bieber fan. But when he came out, I'm like, oh man, who is this auto-tuning? Who is this? Who is this? Who is jocking Chris Brown? It sounded like it was a Chris Brown song. The whole production was a Chris Brown production, but Chris Brown was not there. And I'm like, is this Justin Bieber? I'm looking. That ain't Justin Bieber. He must have cut his hair. He looks older in the face. Older in the face. Justin didn't look like Justin to me. He did not. And then he all crying and everything. He studied Chris Brown down. He studied Chris Brown down. To the performance, to the motherfucking tears. Let's not act like we don't remember Chris Brown doing his performance for Crawl and all that at the BET Awards, and him crying, I believe, back in 2010. And he was just crying, but he had been through a lot. He really had been through a lot. Justin Bieber has been through a lot of privileges. Anyway, After that, Tori motherfucking Kelly. Oh, she has been slaying every stage since the Billboard Awards. She's been on Billboard Awards, the BET Awards, somewhere else, and now she's on the damn MTV Awards just fucking slaying. Tori Kelly, you are great at what you do, but it's something going on where you're not on the tongues of everybody. Even after great performances, and this time you really went off. Before, yes, she was all cute, we standing there with your guitar, but this time you got up and you moved and you got on your knees and you was really feeling the song. And I have your album, and I love your album. I can't wait for you to come to Philly because I want to go to the show, but you got to do something to keep your name in everybody's mouth and on everybody's tongue. But I knew you was about to kill it, and you did a great job. And I'm going to say maybe in a couple years when you perfect your craft, it's already great, but when you perfect it, I would love to see you and Beyonce do a collaboration. I think it would be real hot. Anyway, let's go on to the next topic. Pharrell Williams performed. This was after Kanye's rant, which I'll get to last. So I really wasn't really into it. Kanye really sucked the air out of the VMA'S. And Pharrell was one of them other performers that was performing in another location. Why? Why can't he perform there? And then A$AP Rocky and them did their thing. And I'll get on to Miley Cyrus too. She did her little performance, told everybody, hey, go get my album for free, which I will download. So let me tell you something. The good thing, I'll say the first good thing. The first good thing is there was no Beyonce. So Beyonce didn't get an award. Big fucking deal, okay? You know what I noticed since I've been on this Twitter thing, and I've been doing this thing for 7 years now. Wow. I've been doing this for 7 years. People always say, oh, Beyonce should be there. Oh, Beyonce should be there. Oh, this shit is boring. Oh, Beyonce should be there. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm glad that Beyonce wasn't a part of this MTV production. In no way, shape, or form. The only thing it had was her motherfucking name and the category she was nominated for. And I'm just so glad that she wasn't a part of this show, because MTV showed their motherfucking ass at the VMAs this year. And yes, people are going to be talking about this VMAs. MTV did everything to pull out the motherfucking stops. I mean, you would have thought that you was watching the BET Awards, okay? I mean, but you know one thing that I would say MTV have over the damn BET people? When it came to the motherfucking bleeps, them bleeps was on point. They were on point. I don't think I heard not one curse word. Maybe one or two slipped in, but I ain't hear it or notice it. MTV, y'all did a good job. But I mean, it was bleep after bleep after bleep. Miley Cyrus just still proving to the world, hey, I'm not that Disney girl anymore. I am Miley Cyrus. I'm not Hannah Montana. Oh, she was just doing shows. Miley Cyrus showed her ass. Now, her little comedy bits, they were cute to me. I think they were cute. You know, some was funny. Now, I enjoyed the Snoop Dogg one. That one was hilarious. That one was, I could think back and laugh at that. That one was hilarious. She had some spots in there. Some spots, you know, like the wardrobe malfunction. Come on now. They wanted to show Miley's titty to get everybody to talk about the show. That's why Miley showed her titty, and she was late showing her titty. So they cut away and then cut back, and then her titty was there. Oh my God. So we're going to fall out. Oh, Miley Cyrus is not going to be the same anymore. Oh, she's going to suffer the backlash like Janet Jackson. No, bitch. Janet did it better. And Miley Cyrus I think she did too much to prove that she's no longer Hannah Montana. But we know that she's not Hannah Montana, never was Hannah Montana. She's Miley fucking Cyrus. And, you know, hey, I'm not hating on Miley. She did her thing. But I think she did too much just to prove that, hey, I'm Miley Cyrus. And I smoke weed. And I do this. And I do that. On a song. Come on, Miley. Come on. It was just a little bit too much. And I'm just glad that MTV paid somebody like her to shuck and jive instead of somebody like Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart don't shuck and jive, but I'm just saying. I'm just glad that they didn't pay somebody black to act the fool. They paid Miley Cyrus. I'm glad. I'm fucking glad about that. Now Kanye West. Kanye West did he did like a 12-minute rant. He was there to accept the 2015 Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. But he turned that speech into a rant. He ranted about how, well, first he just was stating that he don't know if he would have worn the shirt, if he would have drank that bottle of Hennessy. He don't know if he would have given it to the crowd. He don't know if he would have took the mic out of Taylor Swift's hand while she was accepting the award, if he had a daughter. He just didn't know. He also did not understand why award shows exist to make artists that come to the award show for the first time feel like a loser. But you know one thing I found contradictory about that, Kanye, which you said there's a lot of contradictions. You don't understand award shows, but you get on the red carpet, you take the photos, you sit your ass down, you perform on the award show. When your name is called to accept an award, you take your black ass up there to accept that award. And not one time did I ever hear you say, I do not understand award shows. Also, you have a choice to have your name put on those ballots, not unless your record company is doing it for the Grammys, I think. But I think you have a say-so in whether you want to accept an award or not. And if you don't understand award shows so much, here's another contradiction. Why the fuck do you get so mad when somebody wins an award? And if that's not a person that you feel deserve it, you feel like, oh, they ain't shit, they didn't deserve it, such and such deserved it, blah, 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 blah. That you are not their judge, Kanye. If you were the judge, then you would be on those boards that sit there and judge who will win an award. And that's just not you. So, you know, Kanye also, he just talked about, what else did he talk about that stood out to me? He talked about, shit. Some stuff he said that was good, but the other stuff I just didn't understand. And I wanted to know, did Kanye write his visionary tribute package? Did he write that? Because it sounded like those were the words of Kanye spoken by somebody else. And then Kanye just was saying, yes, I smoke weed and I'm not that guy. People say that I'm not that bad of a guy, but I get booed in arenas. Yes, I smoke weed to take the edge off. Like, I rolled up. He didn't say what he smoked, because it couldn't have been, I mean, I can't say it was weed. I don't know. Heck, I just hope that Kanye doesn't get too frustrated with the industry. He says the art can get mad. Let me tell you something, Kanye. You are the artist. You are not the art. The art is what the artist designs. So that can never speak. But you, the artist, you can speak. An artist should not judge other artists. I think they should be inspired, but I don't think they should judge them. But hey, that's just me. Like, I don't get on YouTube and I don't critique other YouTubers. I don't tell them what to say, what I don't agree with and all this and that. You ain't right. I don't do that stuff. I don't. I keep it to myself. Of course I have an opinion. I keep it to my fucking self. Because who am I to tell you wrong for that? That's what I have a co-host for, and we can go back and forth. But he's not in this video. But anyway, y'all, I just hope that Kanye doesn't go too crazy with his vision, or if he's not accepted too much. I don't want to see Kanye just go off the deep end. Some stuff he says are truthful. Some stuff he says is just way left field and just way above my motherfucking head. Or way above other people's heads. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get Kanye sometimes. But Kanye, I do believe that everybody has a right to vent and complain. But Kanye does it at the wrong motherfucking time, which he said tonight. And then he also said that he's going to run for president. Do I take that part serious? Fuck no. Well, the media, yes, they're going to hound him. They're going to make him into a new circus act like Donald Trump. So I hope that Kanye West is not really considered running for president. Because they will take all of those clips that he has done over the past since what? I think they'll go back to 2009, and that's when it all just started for Kanye. That's when it all started to go crazy. But Kanye West, he says he's a genius. I do enjoy some of his music. I do believe he's a visionary. But I don't know if he's a genius, as other people would say. I just don't see the genius part, but I do think that he's a visionary. And yes, we should empower children to believe in their ideas and push their ideas forward. But one thing you shouldn't do is become belligerent when somebody doesn't believe in your idea. What you should do is take your idea and prove people wrong and not get upset when people don't believe in it. That's all. But hey, the 2015 VMAs, people are going to be talking about them for a while. They're going to be talking about them for a while. Miley Cyrus showed her ass, and I think she did a great job of showing her ass and just playing her part. She did go a little bit too far on some stuff to prove she's not Molly, but hey. Now I'm rambling, I'm saying the same shit. So, Mikel and I will be back tomorrow with a new video. We could talk more about Kanye's rant. We could talk more about what I missed. So if I missed anything, leave it down below so Mikel and I can discuss it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last video before we are off to Atlanta. So, you know, I'll see y'all soon. Talk to y'all later. Peace.